Alright, here's the second workout. 2A, 2B, and 2C, all going to be scored as separate workouts. Basically, it's going to be 3 different AMRAPs, starting off 2 minutes to work your way through that chipper as far as you can in 2 minutes, followed by 1 minute rest, and then you're going to immediately start a 4-minute AMRAP, getting as far through as you can in 4 minutes, then 2-minute rest, then the final time is basically a 12-minute AMRAP. If you happen to get all the way through it, then your score is for time rather than for reps. So we'll go over all those movements. Starting off is going to be with burpees. Standard on the burpees is going to be that your chest and thighs have to touch the ground at the bottom of the movement, like always. For girls, you're going to stand up and you have to 2-hand touch that lower bar. However you want to get up to it is fine. You don't have to pull your legs up underneath you. You can step down, step up, jump off of 1 foot. Really don't care. Just chest and thighs touch the ground, 2-hand touch that pull-up bar. Guys are going to have to touch the upper pull-up bar. You can see that. Okay. So, second movement is going to be toes to bar for people in the RX division. So basically, the standard on this is that your feet have to be behind the vertical plane, or the vertical plane of the pull-up bar, and then your toes have to actually come up, and both feet must make contact with the pull-up bar. Okay. So, if you know how to kip them, that's fine. However you want to basically get up there is fine. Just basically know jumping off the ground and using your momentum to get your feet up there. All right. And both feet have to make contact at the same time. For the scale division, we're going to do toes through rings. Same idea as the toes to bar. Feet have to get behind that vertical plane, get up. Toes actually have to come through the rings at the same time. So, however you can get them up there. All right. Third movement is going to be handstand push-ups. So, Jamie, you want to hold this and I'll show them how to measure it. So, what we're going to do to keep a standard on this is basically everyone's going to have their own width. You're going to start off elbow to basically fingertip reach, and then we're going to go 2 hand widths outside of that. So this is set up for me right now. And then for that, basically, we're going to make sure that every part of your hand is inside the tape. So if at any point in time, hands come off on the tape, it's going to be a no rep. We will allow kipping. I'm going to do a couple really quick, or you don't have to. Yeah. So handstand, head all the way to the floor at the bottom, arms locked out at the top, feet straight up at the top. So if you know how to kip, you're more than welcome to kip. All right. With the push-ups for the scale division, it's basically going to be like we did last time. Feet are going to be on top of the plates, chest is going to be down at the ground, hand release at the bottom, lock your arms out at the top. We're not going to worry about warming it for this, just basically get yourself from point A to point B, make a rigid plank at the top of the movement. Okay. Next movement is going to be the pull-ups. So we do lots of pull-ups in here, so you should know what you're doing. But basically, chest to bar, if you're doing in the RX division, chest to bar, some part basically above your sternum, below your chin, has got to get up and actually make contact with the bar physically. Any hand position you want on it, double overhand, double underhand, mixed grip, whatever you want to do. Arms fully extended at the bottom, chest touches the bar at the top. For the scale division, it's just going to be chin up and over the vertical or the horizontal plane of the bar. So if you're kipping, if you're doing butterfly, whatever you're doing, chin just got to be up over that. So anyone judging it is probably going to want to get up there and make sure they're getting their chin up over it. Okay. Next movement on there is walking lunges. So 160 feet is going to be basically 80 feet down to the other end of the gym, 80 feet all the way back. We got tape marked off on the ground. You're going to start off both feet behind that piece of tape, lunge out, tap your trailing knee to the ground, open up your hips all the way at the top of the movement, and then basically tap the end of the knee to the ground. So standard on the plate overhead is the plate actually has to be over your head at some point. You do not have to have your arms locked out, even though I would recommend it. As soon as the plate, any part of the plate comes below the top of your head, the reps are not going to count, and your judge is going to make you stop. All right? So anywhere up overhead, recommend your arms are locked out, tap that trailing knee to the ground, keep stepping through. And when you get all the way through with the other side, turn around, Jamie. The way you're going to finish is that front foot has to cross the line and then stand all the way up, and that's good. So, next movement is rowing. Everyone knows how to row. We'll just make sure that we have all the rowers set up on calories. It's just another unit of measurement. Most people, it's probably going to take somewhere between 1.5 minutes and 3 minutes to row 30 calories. So, and then finally, rope climbs. 3 rope climbs for the RX, 1 rope climb for the scaled. Everyone knows or has done that, climb the rope, or we can show you how to. Get all the way up there. You're going to touch the bell at the top. We're not going to make you climb down, but would recommend it. So, and that's it. Did I miss anything? Nope. All right.